there's so much I want to share in regards to like my journey and my process of alchemy. So I'm going to share exactly what's going on in my life and the process that I am going through in order to alchemize the energies into neutral energies and transform my situation into another situation. Okay? So if we're gonna go off of all the teachings we've received from our mentors, when I say mentors, I'm just like whoever you listen to about alchemy, man. It could be anybody. You like Bashar and Rashad Jamal, or like anybody. It could be anybody, like the people you watch, right? Okay, so basically they're saying that what it said is that your reality is based on your perception, right? So we are the creators of our reality, and then whatever we internally feel or are thinking, we are projecting it out into the real world, into our reality. And that is why our life is the way our life is, because we are creating it, right? So I'm trying to change my outer reality, right? So what I'm trying to do right now as a single mother of 5 kids is okay, so here's where I'm starting. So growing up, I didn't have love, right? So from like my mother and father, whatever, right? And then it was projected into my reality because the men that I have kids with never truly loved me. Honestly, the relationships I have with the kids' fathers is the exact same dynamic I have with my parents. It is me trying to do things to show them that I'm awesome and they could love me, and them rejecting it. That's basically what it is. Or what it was, right? Well, obviously the tables have changed now because I went no contact with everybody, right? But, so the other day in meditation, I was sitting there and it's like, because I don't want to feel like I'm not loved, right? Because I'm truly deeply loved by my guides, and I know this. I know this because I've not only met them, but they've come to me. You know, they've spoken to me on millions of occasions. Like, they've let me know that their love is true and their love is real, right? So why do I feel that I'm often not loved and I feel so alone, right? So the other day I was in meditation, and it was like, you know, that's just another illusion, right? It is the illusion of you. It's like the illusion of making you, it's like the things that people do to you, it puts you in this illusion that you're hated, right? So what I'm doing now is focusing less. I'm trying not to focus on, you know, the fact that I don't have a mom that's there for me or a dad that's there for me or whatever, and I'm trying to focus more on, but I have ancestors that are always around me at all times, and they love me and they're there for me. They might not be able to physically reach out and give me a hug, or, you know, kiss me or hug me, or, you know, anything, like talk to me, but they're able to talk to me, but it's just not like physically, you know what I mean? So it's like focus on the good things, not try to dwell on the things that we can't change, because realistically we can't change the way these people's minds are, right? We can't change that, right? But we can change the way we respond to them. Like, for example, I'll use my mom for example, right? My mom thrives off of getting reactions from me, from the things that she does to me, right? So she'll do something like out of pocket, right? Like, for example, I'll use real life examples. She'll message, let's say, she'll message my daughter's family members and be like, oh, you don't need to help Lucretia. You don't even know if she's really, if my daughter is really there, even though, why would I do that to somebody, right? So she would do things like that knowing that that is their family, but she just likes to trouble the waters a little bit, you know, cause little issues where she can. And then when you confront her about it, she would laugh so hard, guys. You guys don't even know. Like, she loved that shit. Or like she would try to like do something to get me evicted, like energetically. And then like I would like, I can pick up on certain things, like, you know, energetically. And I would go to her, and you guys, it's like brought her such joy. Oh my gosh, especially when like I needed money for like food, or like I remember when I was like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Whoa, I can go all the way up. I remember all them times when I was like need food for like me or my kids. Like you'd be like, yo guys, trust me, like when I say struggle, guys, I've had it, okay? And I would be so hungry, and I would reach out to her, and guys, she would laugh in my ears so hard. Like she would be crying, like actual tears rolling down her eyes, crying, laughing. So it's like that would definitely get a reaction out of you, because like guys, like I would be so mad, but see, I'm able to smile about it now because I don't talk to her. Now she's in my email talking to herself. Yes, I do not talk to that lady. No, but I do wish her the best. I mean, the things she's done, wild, like absolutely wild, right? And I used to always have this desire to be like her daughter, like a desire for her to change and to just love me, but that's not gonna happen, and I've gotten over it. Like I've literally gotten over it, which I never thought I would, but surprisingly I have. I guess it's like the longer I go without contacting her, I just don't care anymore, right? Same goes to my father, right? My father's always been an awful person since I was a child until now, and you know, now he's here. Like I get like, what I respect about him is that he will admit he's selfish. Like he will admit he's a jerk. Like, you know, so it's cool. Kudos to him. Like it's cool, right? Like the things he's doing right now, like convincing my children's father not to help me, like, bro, I think like he knows that this is all gonna backfire on him, but I don't really care, and he doesn't care, right? I'm just leaving it and leaving him up to reap what he sows, right? Guys, and it's like earlier on I was trying to go to see get the kid to see a doctor, because my daughter has like a rash all over her body, and I couldn't even go, guys, because yo, since I moved to Quebec, it's just been like yo, I thought it was gonna be like better because the rent was cheaper and everything, and I'm like, let's go. But then as soon as I came here, so much, like it was like a placebo, it's like a downwind. It's like so much stuff that started happening, like my kids' fathers, two of them, just started to like get extra spiteful. Like one of them, wait, because this wasn't even what the video was supposed to be getting into. Okay, well anyways, let me keep talking about it, and then I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing to like mentally be okay, right? Let's just get into the juicy drama first, because obviously I need to talk about it. That's how we got here, right? So like when I moved here, one of my kids' fathers was like so angry, and he's like, why? And I'm like, I moved because nobody helped me. Like, why would I move to another province if I got help? If I got help, obviously I wouldn't move, right? But nobody helps me. Everybody attacks me, right? So yeah, I said the same thing to both of them, because the other one was like, oh, why didn't you ask me permission or whatever? And I'm like, why would I ask you permission? You came to see your kids once in the year. Like, you literally came to see your kids one time since we split, or like 2 times. Well, yeah, 1 or 2 times. Why would I need to ask your permission for anything? You don't even care about your kids. Like, we went to the hospital today. I couldn't even get to see a hospital. Lady's talking about someone's $1,500 to see a doctor. I have $10 to my name. Like, $10. And I called him, and I'm like, I'm not even expecting $1,000, right? All I was expecting was like at least gas money or something, help, because I had $10, as I said, and the hospital was 40 minutes away. And not even $10, bro, not even $20. So it's just like, these people thought that like I was gonna stay around them for them to just watch me struggle. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Anyways, so what I've been doing is like, instead of being upset about the fact that I don't have financial or any type of help whatsoever at all, I've been just looking at the positive. Like, for example, yes, we drove a lot far to see the doctor, and we did not get to see a doctor for her, but we seen a rainbow on the way back here, and that was so freaking awesome. Like, the rainbow was so beautiful. And then like, look, the sun is out. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but the sun is like definitely out, kind of. It's like raining. It's right with raining. Oh, I don't know if it's raining or snowing. Like, it looks like snow, but I don't know. But anyways, like, the sun is out. It's a great day. You focus on the positive, right? Like, even with like my parents and stuff, like, I've decided that it's the whole like, oh, I come from these people and they need to love me. That shit, that's an illusion, like in itself, right? Because if you were to follow that trend and let that wipe you out, you'd have wasted yourself. You'd have wasted your life away for nothing, right? Because at the end of the day, just like how you are an individual, you are a person with your own insecurities, your own problems, your own traumas. Your parents have their own traumas too, right? So they're also operating out of their own traumas and their own egos. So you getting wrapped up in what they got going on doesn't make any sense, right? Just like it wouldn't make any sense for me to be like, oh, why does my mom not like me? Why did she say I look like my dad? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would I be upset about that, right? Because I love the way I look. Guys, you guys know that for years I wasn't able to look in the mirror because I hated the way I looked. Like, for real. Like, I shaved my head bald. Like, I hated myself because she didn't like the way I looked. And she would, like, project that onto me. And, like, no, it was more than that. It was because every time I looked in the mirror, I seen her and my grandma. And the way my grandma made me feel, period. Like, it was just so much hatred coming from her, right? So I couldn't look in the mirror for so long, right? But here I am. Okay, anyway. But yeah. So, like, I'm trying to, like, turn every negative into a positive. Definitely. That's what I'm doing. So it's like, my grandma doesn't love me, but her mama does, and her mom's always in my house. I always feel her energy, especially my aunt, oh my god, which is my grandma's sister. They know she's crazy. They know. So it's like, who cares, right? I couldn't see a doctor for my baby today, but I know I'm gonna get the remedy and fix her up myself, okay? I might not be able to have or get the financial help that I need out here or wherever, but the universe is going to provide it. There's going to be a day that I'm not even realizing where these money is coming from, because the money is just going to be flowing like rivers of the ocean, right? Like, so I'm just like not even worrying about it, because you know what, the struggle's only for a moment, and there's so much bright and better things ahead, so it doesn't really make sense to like dwell on the negative, right? Turn every negative into a positive, right? So like what I try to tell my friends is like, yeah, we're single moms, right? But that is the freaking best opportunity ever, because not only are you alone with your kids, you get to act like a freaking kid yourself. I mean, like, maybe you can do that when you have a husband too, like if your husband like is into that kind of stuff, like, yeah. But like, if you want to act like a child and like walk around like a monkey all day, listen, you know the things I do with my kids, like they'll be laying down, right? And it'll be nighttime, and I will just stand there. Yeah, I'll just stand there, and I'll start smiling like this. Guys, stop. I'll just start smiling because I'm a creepy like that. I was like, and then I start running after them. Yes, I chase them all through the house. Chase them, and they'll be screaming, they'll be laughing, and then they'll jump on me, and then I'll pretend I'm a tiger or a dog or like some animal or some kind of like creepy animal, and I'll start chasing them on like all fours and like making noises. Like, we have the freaking like, yeah, people are sad about the fact that like they're a single mom, but don't be. This is your opportunity. This is your freaking opportunity. Like, you're a single mom, this is your chance, okay? This is your chance to get close to your kids. Like, single moms have the best opportunity to have the best relationships with their kids, because you're literally with them all the time. They see that their dads have abandoned them. These men don't care. You should see the way my daughter's father treats her now, because he realizes that I blocked him and I don't have anything to do with him. It was just him talking to her, and for some reason, I don't know why. Well, I know why now, because I had to go in his energy to know why, but it doesn't make any sense to me because we've been broken up. But for some reason, it's like his insecurities are projecting into that relationship. So it's like the way he feels about himself as a father, he's taking it out on her. So he's like, I was there for you your whole life. And she's like, when? I don't remember you being there. And then he's mad because she's telling him the truth, right? Let your kids talk the truth. Let them speak and live in their truth. People, I remember his family, so he's so mad because they're like, don't tell her when she's older what he's doing. And I'm like, I'm going to tell her everything. Like, I don't care. Like, the problem with the parents in the past is that they were trying to shelter their kids too much, and they let so much shit go, like, oh, don't tell them the kind of person their dad is. They'll find out on their own. You know how much trauma that causes when you do that to people? Yo, like, my parents could have, not my parents, but my grandparents could have told me my mom was a liar, and that would have saved me so much pain. So much pain. It would have saved me so much freaking pain. They never told me shit. They watched me go from lie after lie after lie, being stood up by her billions of times. No one said shit. Like, what? Come on. If y'all told me she didn't want to be a mom, you think I would have went racing and chasing after her to be a mom? Like, listen, guys, be honest with your kids. If that man ain't shit, he ain't shit. Like, I know people want to be so mad and like lie to them. I'm not gonna lie to my kids. And so far, it's been working out because they appreciate the honesty and they see it with their own two eyes that I haven't been lying about anything, right? Like, even like with the gaslight, like, okay, so like her dad has this thing he likes to do where you'll see something with your own two eyes and then he'll tell you didn't see what you just saw with your own two eyes, right? And when I was in a relationship with him, like, I'll be like, sometimes I'd be questioning my own self, my own sanity. Like, I'd be like, did I see him cheating? Like, yo, I'd be like, I know I seen it, but yo, this the way he would be trying to gaslight me, okay? And then like now he does it to her. Well, now she doesn't really talk to him anymore, but before, like, he would do it to her and she would be so mad. But I'd be like, I told you he does stuff like this. Like, I told you. So it's like, you don't have to work yourself up now because you know that that's just his character and it's not you. This has nothing to do with you as a person, right? And so she knows that. Start the healing from young. Don't let them wait till they're older and they're traumatized by their parents, the absent parent especially. Because, like, especially for the single moms, like, we have so much that we have to heal from. And I know it's not easy because we're always with the kids making noise in our heads. And, like, we have so much stuff, responsibilities, like bills. And, like, everything is piling up on us. And then it's like, we feel like the world is crumbling down. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? The world's crumbling down on us, right? But stay inside your head trying to flip that shit every time. Like, ooh, I don't have my car payment this month. Okay, maybe it's for a good cause. Like, maybe it's because the universe is gonna gift me a freaking car next month, right? Like, we don't freaking know. So instead of going to the negative, let's just stay in the positive because we don't freaking know. Like, ooh, you lost your job and you don't have any bills to pay. Stay positive. I mean, like, you definitely have bills, but you lost their job or whatever. Stay positive because you don't know. Like, next thing you know, you post a picture of you walking your dog and the dog taking a shit or something, and then it goes viral, right? And then now you're trillionaire because your dog took a shit and you took a picture of it. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen. The universe is random, so it's like let's flow with the randomness, right? Let's freaking flow with it. Let's not care what people think, right? So which people try to like put women, ooh, men love putting women too. They love trying to put us down, but it's because we're strong and powerful and they see our power and they're intimidated, right? They're intimidated. You know how much women I try to help, like, even like in my situation, and I still have a heart to try to help and try to like, and women are intimidated by that alone. It's like, I'm trying to help you and you're still mad, you're still jealous. For what? Right? Especially like sometimes when you see your situation, you're like, what are you jealous of? People are going to be jealous. People are going to be mad at anything you do, no matter what. So it's like, forget about the people. That's why I just like being by myself and like not having friends, because it's like the more you're by yourself, you don't have to worry about anybody's opinion. I deleted all social media. Like, I have YouTube, but I've been trying not to watch YouTube much anymore. I try to like engage with my kids. Oh my god, we've been playing this new Harry Potter game and it's so fun. But yeah, I try to engage with the kids, and we do like a lot of like painting, coloring, drawing, sketching. Yeah, we do a lot of like artwork stuff. But yeah, try to like flip the script. Like, if there's a situation going on in your life right now, right, and you can try to like look at it positively, then let's do it. Let's do it. Like, let's see. My baby daddies don't help me with these kids they gave me, but guess what? My kids are gonna watch my strength and they're gonna rise up to be some freaking strong ass leaders that are not gonna follow in their father's footsteps, because they're gonna be healed. These are the healed version of the men and of the bloodline that they come from, right? The healed versions walking around, because they have a mother that is freaking doing all the shadow work necessary to freaking get them there. Like, I make my son do shadow work. Listen, I make all of them do shadow work. Like, Yo, I even like show them the patterns, right? And I show them, like, I showed my daughter like how I ended up attracting her father into my life, right? And it's like, don't fall back into these patterns. Like, we have to start teaching our kids from young so they don't follow our footsteps. We're supposed to want better for our kids, right? So let's want better for them. Let's not put them in these situations for failure. Lying to them about how their other parent is that's setting them up for failure. Okay, because now the kid thinks that their father is some kind of savior. Then they're gonna be going to them and like their heart's gonna be ripped out of their chest. Like, trust me, it is not an easy process, especially figuring out that a parent really doesn't care about you like that. Like, it's not something to easily get over. People watch me do it and they watch me block my mom and they think, oh, like, it's easy. That shit wasn't easy. You think I wanted to block her? No. What about when I was in the hospital giving birth by myself all the time? I thought I wanted my mom, right? But I didn't have her. So I looked at the positive, right? I looked at the freaking positive. So that's us changing our perception. Okay, that's us changing our perception. We are no longer gonna sit in sadness. Like right now, I could be sitting down like, oh my god, my daughter, she's a rash. What am I gonna do? No, I'm gonna freaking go inside and look up some freaking well, I already have some remedies, but like, you know, like what I'm saying, like I would go inside and look up some remedies, like pamper that baby up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. We don't sit and cry about stuff and go into a depression. And that's what I'm going to start doing from now on, is like documenting all of the things that are going on and how I'm going to flip the freaking script every time. Everything thrown at me will be flipped positively. I'm not going to sit here in sadness. I'm going to sit here in abundance. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what the situation is, I'm going to rise with that.